Welcome, my lovely Leo. This is your card in tarot, Leo. It is the Strength card. Your mantra is, I will. Alright, I'd just like to express a lot of gratitude. I have over 560 subscribers. That's halfway to monetizing on YouTube. And I just wanted to begin transitioning to a full-time card and tea lady. I dream about being a day walker, just not spending my 9 to 5 in an office building. And definitely the more the channel succeeds, the more I can start pulling my energies from places that really don't serve me and into bigger and brighter things. Oh my God, the personal readings I did last week. It was my first week to do personal readings over YouTube or over the channel and with complete and total strangers one-on-one. And I will tell you, I love it. I just love it. It is very beautiful. It is very wonderful to connect with you and your hopes and dreams and just see there's a lot of light in the world out there. So again, please continue to like, subscribe, comment, share, tip and donate if the spirit moves you. And of course, to go ahead and book a personal reading. I'm going to restructure those very shortly. But I will also be doing a all 12 sign reading, 12 signs of readings for the Labor Day weekend. A lot coming up that weekend. All right, moving on. This is your card and energy reading for the week of August 26th through September 1st, 2019. This is a general reading for my Leo's Sun, Moon, Rising, or House positions, but the stories will not apply to all. However, do hang around for collective Leo messages that should pop up. Me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling, which Leo knows about using their will. All right, Leos. It's Sun Week. We have left your season, my loves, and we are now moving into Virgo season on the 23rd. Sun in Virgo in August 23rd. This is a season of devotion, practicality, cleaning up the messes of our lives, and a retreat from distractions, which I know is really hard because we are all just mired in back to school season, in that end of summer season. So if you follow the path of the sun this summer, we began with Cancer in June, and those were topics close to home and family. And then we moved into your beautiful season, Leo season, a season of attention, a shining in the heart. And we made sure we were following our heart. At least that was the lesson. And then we're now moving into Virgo, this physically motivated season and sign, and we are going to paint the picture of what we want life to be. This is our external world mirroring our internal world and vice versa. It's just earthly grounding of all the lessons we've taken in this summer season, from the retrogrades to the eclipses to the Lionsgate portal. All right, I'm just going to do this typical general reading. The first line is going to be the energy you're bringing into the reading. Second line is going to be the energy that's going to hit you during the week. And, of course, the results of those decisions that hit you during how you react to them. Leos, Leo, what are we doing? I'm not really sure how this earth hit you. It hit me like a ton of bricks. Okay, this is the Queen of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Cups upright. And the Chariot, your energy. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Wow, no love. This is like loving yourself, feeling love, building your own castle, and definitely doing it quickly. You're ready to move forward on something, and it ain't lovey-doveyness. Although it's going to bring you quite a happy home, a wish come true. It's going to tickle your heart, but it's like you have a wish come true, something happened, and you can move forward. It has nothing to do with love. That Queen of Cups could be a water sign in your energy, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's more likely, it's just, I can't focus on love right now. I'm sorry. Six of Wands in reverse for the energy that's going to hit you, the Knight of Wands. And the Two of Swords balancing. All right, these cards are very clear to me. Very, very clear. You did not get your public victory with this Six of Wands. You did succeed, but you didn't get your public victory. And that's just not acceptable for a Leo. And that's why we have the Knight of Wands. I'm going somewhere else. This is like I did all the right things, and I still got screwed. it's like I did all the right things and I didn't get a raise. So now you're kind of trying to balance those energies, or you're realizing you're in a precarious perch. Now this is balancing your energy so you can like play it cool while you're looking for a way to move on or a different kind of adventure. And so you're just going to balance everything out and you're just going to move on. This is that sense of, you know, getting down and dirty back to school, and you're like, I'm kind of like, everybody's like going on these new fall adventures and I'm still here at the same place and I ain't got what I deserve. And I'm going to have to move on. Yeah, there's no manifestation here. The Magician in reverse. This is, you are not manifesting anything here. You're just limited. I mean, you can't, that manifestation, this is considered the one card. It's so basic there. That's what I just heard. Leo's like, it's so basic there that I could take over in 2 minutes if I wanted to. But there's so many hula hoops and crosses and whatever and dotting the I's. It just sucks. It's burdensome. You're ready to move on. This is in reverse though. You need to drop your burdens. You need to let go of the past. You need to let go of the whole concept of things you did before. Typically when I say, oh, you feel like moving on from work because there's no manifestation here, you're just not fulfilled. Typically I'm like, okay, don't forget to update that resume, team. This is, don't update your resume. Don't look at what's on your resume. Don't start there. Because you're just going to go to another job that that does the same. It's going to be the same. It's like if I stay in the same industry, it's going to be the same, right? So it's that decision to not update your resume. That's a very clear message. And just, you need to start thinking about where else you can manifest things. Because it's not where you are. Yeah. You're ready to take on a new challenge and get out of this burden. You just feel like it's back and forth. Some days I'm just carrying all the work and all the burdens and I'm miserable. And then other days I'm the wounded warrior about to move forward. This job or this energy, I'm pretty sure it's a work energy kind of thing, or some kind of efforts you're making. It's just draining you and it's just taking the life out of you. And it's not even it's not rewarding. It's not even good work. It just drains you. It just takes it out of you. Knight of Cups. You'll think about love later. Somebody might be approaching you with a love offer. It might be a water sign approaching you to like make things feel better. If he has this feeling of like, but we love you here. It's not like a boyfriend-girlfriend offer. It's more like, we want you to stay. We love you here. You're awesome here. We love the work you do. We're very pleased with the work you do. Don't you like to work here? And then this Knight of Wands tells me no. And this Hermit in reverse tells me no. I don't like to work here. I don't like to be here. I don't follow my own light. I don't do anything with passion. I don't do anything with value, inherent value. It's all haphazard and just it's just not valuable. It's not following your own light. That's like very, very not following your light energy. So yeah, you need to make a decision to get out of there. The Two of Wands. Make a decision, make a connection elsewhere, and start pulling in that direction, pulling yourself in that direction. Let's get some advice from Spirit. That's advice. This is like the energy from you. Let's pull advice from Spirit. Like the energy you're pulling on right now, which is, it's so dissatisfaction. It's like you did all this work, this spiritual work and the spiritual effort during the summer, and then you come into Virgo season and you start taking a look around at things of more of a pentacle nature, less of an emotional or a passionate fire nature coming into that Virgo season, and you don't like it. You're like, oh, Spirit, how come you didn't point this out when I needed to work on things, you know? It's just the changes you've made over the summer were so significant, Leo, that what was satisfying in May is no longer satisfying for you, my loves. Yeah. All right. Work together. This is working together. The Three of Pence, the Justice card. Oh, I'm going to want one more card. And I have the Ace of Cups. I'm going to want one more card from the advice from Spirit. I'm going to pull that one because it was really trying to flip out. Yeah, all right. You're looking for love and connection that is just not of a romantic sense anyway. All the love in this reading is definitely platonic. All right, I have the Six of Diamonds here, Six of Pence, which is basically working together to manifest a goal or a dream. And that's your goal. It's your feeling. You want that, absolutely. And you want to make a fair decision about it. You want to be in a fair place. You want to be in a place where, you know, you are heard. You get to speak up. You want something that tickles your heart, that's very satisfying. And you don't want anything that is burdensome, or you don't want the conflict. One of the ideals about this place where you are is probably that you've got to like fight a little bit, or enforce your will, not necessarily enforce your will over others, but try and push your will into the conversation and what should be done. And but even though you didn't always win, you at least got to argue about it. But what you're kind of beginning to find is that it's just an impasse. There's it's not moving forward. Even the gimmies that they give you when you ask for things, or when you request that your voice be heard or your solution be heard, it doesn't go anywhere anyway. So it's kind of that sense of pay attention to where you are and what you want. This is like, I know what I want. And Spirit says you know what you want, but make sure that it really renews your heart. You need work that fills your soul a little bit. I feel like that's lacking for my Leos right now. Just that sense of, I just don't have love right now, and it doesn't matter because I feel like Leos get like a lot of love from their work, or a lot of fulfillment from their work. That card be trying to come out. Yeah, the Page of Wands. Again, pages are that feeling of they're set in Denmark and I need to move forward. It's more of a message to you or someone else that things are just not good. There's no passion here. I need to step out. I need to put on my youthful hat and kind of like put that energy into my life and move on to something better. You can either make your place where you are better or move on, but there's a lot of difficulty here. Yeah, the Devil, you're done. It was fun in the beginning to be argumentative and forceful and stern and try and force your will over projects. And it was great in the beginning, but it sucks now. It's the Devil card. It's where you get yourself trapped in something that ain't so great. But it does take you a while to realize that it's not helping out. It's not going well. You know, it all seemed great in the beginning, but now you realize, you know, it's awful. And you just want out. It's kind of like addiction. Do you really think anybody who's drank the first time or smoked the first time thinks they're going to be addicted? Oh, no, they just enjoy the moment. And it's kind of sweet in one way, but in another way, it's like, oh, well, the devil will come to collect. You know, that expression that eventually it's going to flip you upside down. That's why there are all these warnings and all these people who talk about it so terribly. And that's kind of the same energy of the Devil card. It's very hard to get out the longer you stay in the party kind of thing. All right, some details from cartomancy, maybe some feelings. Let's see. It's not a very feeling relation. It's very strategic. In your Pentacles, in your Virgo, your earthy delights kind of thing. All right, I have the Nine of Pence. This is a winning card, a dream, a wish come true card, but in a value card. This is it's a wish come true card, but it's not really a wish because you did the work to make it happen. It's the results of your fine labor. It's the self-made man or woman card. It's you taking care of yourself, and you can do that. And you don't have to stay where you are currently. Yeah, this is the Queen of Swords cutting off what separates you from your Queen of Pence and exercising your will. You're definitely moving towards that Queen of Pence there, or that Nine of Pence there, and moving towards that taking care of yourself. As long as you can take care of yourself, you're like, I could do whatever the fuck I want. So you're looking for that perfect work, a perfect reason to celebrate, a marriage card, moving on to something that is much more delightful than where you are now. You're just looking for some better energy. I mean, it's not that bad work kind of feeling, but it's just, I have the same feeling. I have almost the same reading from Cancer, that you kind of looked up in the summer season, your birthday season was fabulous, but now you're like, okay, now we're coming into the hard, the good stuff about it, and it kind of like, it's heartbreaking. It's a heartbreak card. This is words that hurt. And you just don't have it right now. You're just realizing you just don't have the Queen of Hearts. You're just not that happy-go-lucky girl right now, or boy. You just don't have, you need to be a little bit selfish right now because you're just not happy. And it's that, hey, if you're not happy, you need to make yourself happy. 9 of Hearts, another 9, another heading towards very valuable completion with the hearts and the diamonds. So 9 of Hearts, definitely a wish come true. It is just a wish come true. Any wish possible is just something that it feels like it falls in your lap. But again, you've done your work for this. And wishes like 9 of Hearts do not just drop in people's laps. You've definitely done the emotional work, and the results of that feel like a wish come true. It just feels like this actually feels more like it hasn't happened yet. It's what you're looking for. 8 of Hearts, a new beginning in love. It is in reverse. There's some, you're just looking for, that 9 of Hearts hasn't happened yet. If you don't feel it, that's because it's something you're looking for. I believe the 9 of Pentacles is something you're looking for too. Whatever new future you're looking for, it's got to meet a lot of markers or you're not moving. See? 5 of Hearts. Nostalgic, looking back over things, deciding what you want. 6 of Clovers, again in your reading, says you want that public victory. You want those victories. It doesn't have to be public. You don't need a trophy, but you do need raises. You do need incentives. You do need perks, my lovely. And you're kind of like, I'm ready to like get that fire under my ass with the Jack of Clovers. Look at that, man. This is planning an adventure, strategizing, and then stepping forward. It's not much strategy, but it's enough that you're going to shoot that arrow into the target. Did I talk about making your own target and then firing your weapon towards it? Is kind of that energy. Like, I need to direct myself in a different direction. It's because right now you're just not happy. 10 of Swords, 4 of Diamonds, 10 of Swords is completion, but it's a little painful. In order for you to start building up your resources and your pentacles, you're going to have to sever quite a bit. I did pick up the 9 of Swords. Did I pick up the 9 of Swords in your reading? No, I did not. Sorry. But basically, you just need to move on. It's over, and there's no benefit to this. There's no growth here. With that 10 of Swords, with the 4 of Diamonds, nothing good is coming of this, and you know it. It's not any surprise. Again, this could be any King of Swords, any CEO. I mean, Diamonds. It does look like the Capricorn, but it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And it is like some options. You have options in finances. You have options in ways to take care of yourself with the King of Pentacles. And you're ready to move forward. The energy you started with was the Chariot card. And what you're moving forward to is going to be a whole new career, a whole new life. But it's going to probably be something, it has to be something more satisfying. You can't drain you the way this last thing did. It can't make you suffer the way the last thing did, or where you are right now. You're ready to be gone. And you're going to keep that in mind when looking for work. It can't be the same as you've always had. Even if you've worked in the same career for 20 years, you're starting to be like, I need else. I need something different. All right, Leo. It's going to be exciting fall for you because you're going to flip your life over. I feel it. All right. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Again, please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the energy moves you to do so. And, of course, go ahead and click on my, send me an email if you'd like some information on a personal reading. That is qclovers1111@gmail.com. And have a very good week, my Leos.